weapon. Actually, I've never played that one. Actually, I played Civilization, like America Expansion, but never Total War.
Yeah, so in that one you can play as either the Apache tribes, the Maya, the Aztecs, or you can play as the Spanish. So that's kind of a fun one, yeah. And then there's the French and the English as well, but you can't play as them, but they'll also be on the map, colonizing the Americas, so...
Yeah. No, this is sports stream, we are sports. It's not gaming, well, it's gaming esports. It's competitive as fucking here. I get like 150 BPM and shit. You know, people get emotional, call people names and stuff.
Anyway, Dark got the first point. Playing really passively right now.
Yeah, and it's always Dark strategy, bait in your opponent. I've been using this strategy in my Master's fight as well, not like letting him engage me. But this time Carlos just rushes in and stabs that belly up open. And yeah, that was a very nice one.
Yeah, Carlos knows how to fight like that too, so I think Dark's gonna have to change up his strategy if he wants to win this reliably.
Ooh, that was a beautiful block for Carlos, and then beautiful switch up into head stab. Damn, that was like definitely style points. yeah, and Carlos definitely knows the style as well, so he knows how to go around it. He does not need to engage, and that's a stab, but does not finish. Baiting. Baiting, fish opening.
Nice stab by Carlos though.
Yeah, Dark for some reason abandoned the high guard and went for a sidestep there and got punished actually. Maybe with the high guard he would get a double, but it is as it is. And a beautiful actually stab to the heart. Yeah, I'm expecting this to be a little bit longer game.
Yeah, if their fighting's balanced. So Dark just getting a clean stab though.
Yeah, so far not many spams or anything. A lot of just clean hits from both fighters.
Stabs. Actually, Carlos gets the better end of that though.
Yeah, and just out of range. Yeah. He retreated back, and if he engaged forward, Carlos might get a kill because Dark did not react that fast, but got the point in the end with now 1 point advantage.
Flashing your swords there, both opponents nearly had a hit on each other. Again, the crossguard catching Carlos' stab.
Yeah.
Nice kill there by Carlos.
Yep. Stab into the arm, right in the veins. A high guard from Dark.
Yeah, risky play.
Yeah. Ooh.
They actually get it.
But not the way expected though.
Yeah.
So 2 more points for Dark and 3 more for Carlos.
Yeah, I think Carlos unintentionally gave his opponent his arm when he tried to upward slash, so...
Yeah. And Dark as well switched up his attack. He went for like I believe that was like a cut or something.
Yeah.
Can Isabella even walk forward? Good one, Juju. Good one.
And by Carlos nonetheless.
Alright, after this one, let's maybe go to Arena.
Yeah, we'll do a smaller map. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Dark can't just infinitely retreat.
Yeah, it's not that we're against it, but it's a little bit too much obvious, and we already talked about this a little bit before.
Yeah.
But I see Dark a little bit being more aggressive now.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of space on that arena map anyway, so.
Yeah. So Dark.
It's not as if Dark won't be able to retreat. It's just that he won't be able to do it the whole time.
Yeah, and or he will have to sidestep or do something a little bit different. So,
oh my goodness! Multiple hits by Carlos.
They're both tired.
Yeah, Dark as well.
But now they're regenerated and ready for battle. Engage from Dark. Gets blocked.
Dark rushing in. I think Dark's stamina is going to be more problematic here, especially after being wounded twice by the look of it. So. Yeah. You can already see, like, every swing, you get the blue flash. So,
Yeah.
if Carlos plays his cards right, he's got this in the bag. Or getting too close, I would say.
Oh, I think now Dark, you know, does not capitalize. After hitting with Isabella, you can usually finish your opponent with a follow-up, but his retreat strategy makes him go back, and that's actually open, but Carlos too retreated and still able to finish his opponent in the corner.
Yeah, there's a little bluff charge there, or feint, I suppose.
Yeah. So guys, please switch sides. Oh, okay.
They'll do the school map.
Yeah. Okay, Dark, I cannot. Oh, wait. Okay, I can write.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah. Right, round 2.
Good stab by Carlos to start off.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit smaller map, but now Dark is still a good offensive fighter. I've seen him fight him really good, like good sidestep games, but yeah, let's see what he does. How does he adapt? Carlos definitely does not want to play into his hand. He's a rapier fighter himself. He uses the similar. He has used the similar strategies to some extent. Oh, and yeah, 1-2 baits him out, and second point for
Dark
Carlos.
body or safe.
Yeah. Ooh, nice slashes from Isabella, but just by inch miss it.
Carlos was trying to punish it. Nice in Quartada. Another kill.
Yeah. It seems Isabella having some trouble versus Kalstein right now. His stabs are very powerful. Carlos is a good fighter, good Isabella fighter, and he switched to Kalstein because he's a very good fighter too. He has amazing reach, amazing stabs, and in addition to his stabs, he has good slashes as well, and a lot of swag points.
Dark going with that same strategy, I really don't think it's advisable because Kalstein oftentimes has more reach. And there he just ran right into the point. I don't know what his plan there was.
Yeah. Well, you know, if this continues, there's not gonna be any victory for Dark. He needs to adapt. He as well has a lot of stabbing capability with Isabella, but yeah, we still. Let's see how fight turns out. Both fighters are very calm and very yeah, passive.
And there's a double. Hell, they were both in danger there, so I'm not surprised. And Carlos gets it there. Good parry and cut.
Yep, and Carlos needs one more, and he's gonna get a second point in his USFC debut, I believe, against quite a seasoned fighter in here, Dark, with many victories.
The problem is, Dark is playing very passively, but when he's aggressive, it's very blind aggression, and it's just not working at all. It's playing right into Carlos's hands. And again, we see that there. He just did a blind downward swing that had no hope of hitting.
Well, it was not a bad attempt, but Carlos is very reactive. He keeping the perfect range, and as well block at that range. And
that was good stab though.
Yeah. Well, Dark coming back from vacation. He has not played for a while, so it might be he's still readjusting a little bit. Have not seen him for a few weeks, but yeah, Carlos secures this second point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carlos is familiar with Marie too, so I don't know if it's necessarily a bad pick.
Cyberbullying the cell. Yeah, guys, no bullying. Not everybody can play the way they want. You know, always retreating is just sometimes it's a little bit too much, and a little bit smaller arenas are a little bit necessary because, yeah, we don't want fights to be like 30 minutes of back and away. Even though some people want that, they can still do it. You know, they can still have enough space here. But if you want to win, yeah, there's better strategies.
It seems like he's new with Calc. No, he's not new with Calc at all.
Yeah, Carlos experienced in many fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. Even Isabella, for that matter, so he knows all of Dark's tricks really well as well.
Yeah.
Very good downward cut. Dark might have a chance here because I really don't like Marie's odds in this matchup. So
yeah, some Isabellas say that's their only like bad matchup, which is
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting because that's the only matchup I feel okay. Like, that's the only like time I'm not scared of a rapier. Really, I'm usually very scared of a rapier.
Nice, good cut to the head.
Yeah, we have Eve cheering for Carlos. And I'm really sad I don't have soundbite because I got cheers. I got cheers, applauses, some ultra kills, and a nice, yeah, just a small stab.
It shuts down that rush attempt. Dark is lucky he didn't just get killed straight up, because usually if you rush into a stab, it does more damage.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, cut to the leg, then a stab, completely crippling his opponent.
What a combination from
Quart. No kill though.
Damn, Isabella, this Isabella's a tank.
Yeah.
Carlos still,
Dark's not giving up.
Yeah, he still has fighting spirit. Damn. And yeah, so
I wouldn't say Marie's reach is short.
No.
I would say it's longer in many cases because the length is similar and she's using it one-handed, so she can extend it out more.
Yeah, that's for the, like, even comparably visually right now, it not far away from longsword, they're even like arguably very close.
Yeah, only Zera really compares. I would say he's got a longer longsword, so.
Yeah, and he's taller and he has longer arms that helps him out. And
even then, she has some pokes that are pretty long range, so.
Yep.
Oh, charge attempt, but that's stopped by the Uncortada. There was really expert use of it to block up close. And there's a toe stab crippling his opponent.
Yep. But the 3 stab from Dark actually gets him 3rd point in the game. Still, it's anybody's game by this point. Only 1 point advantage from Carlos. And nice slash. Sometimes that slash just insta kills, and sometimes it doesn't. And Dark just evened it out.
Absolutely. Maybe Carlos was challenging himself a little bit. It's hard to say why he made the switch, but it is a good fight.
Yeah, Piccolo, and sometimes Zera as well. Marie can dodge with like that step down attack. I just forgot its name. Where she like gets on her knees and reaches out the sword. I cannot get the name of that move. God damn it! So, but help me out here.
You mean the windmill? Is that what you're talking about?
From Marie's Marie's attack when she gets on her knees and
oh, the triangle.
Triangle, yeah. This attack, Carlos. Thank you, thank you. Like, yeah, that one even
upward
dodges Laszlo's attacks. Some of them as well. I have killed like that. He just goes under my sword and just stabs me in the belly, and I'm like, wow, what a move.
Carlos getting too close here. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, and everybody like, triangle. Yeah, triangle. And actually Dark needs 1 more point and gets it, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Triangle doesn't appear very often. It's very high risk, high reward. There's a double.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope to see it one day more. Definitely seen it before from rapier fighters. And, yeah. just sometimes, you know, it should hit when it doesn't hit, and that way it makes it risky move. Yeah,
well, there it is.
Or Carlos just like, we don't see it, or alright, time for a highlight. Alright.
You see, Carlos is needing to utilize more effort to win in this matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and another stab from Isabella. So now that's 2-1 for Carlos. Fighters, please switch sides.
Hey, he's going to switch back to Calc since that was working really well for him.
Might be.
Or not. Okay.
Carlos.
I don't know why he went back to Marie, but
yes,
I guess he's challenging himself.
It's honor, it's about your character. You do not want to betray sometime, you know, your favorite.
Yeah.
He believes he can do this like rapier fighter. Yeah. And
bit of blade contact there. Carlos testing the waters. Dark is just moving back. Probably trying to bait him in. But it doesn't work.
Yep.
High guard. And Carlos just stays calm and backs away. He tries to punish with a fleshy there, Russian, but it doesn't work.
Definitely. And
There's a kill for Dark. Yeah, he'll go back to Cal for sure. If he loses here, I would say. Cut opens him up to Isabella's cut.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, Dark right now playing a lot like Isabella, like I play Isabella versus a rapier as well. Just a lot of backing out and doing a lot of stabs. But yeah, Carlos as well, you know, and a nice stab, but does not finish it.
Yeah. Nicely done. Catching the blade and landing a stab of his own.
Yep. Oh, nice stab.
Doesn't end it.
Slash.
He doesn't stab back though, because his opponent backed away.
Yep.
Good attempt nonetheless. Cuts the leg, stab, no kill, but crippled his opponent.
Yeah, Carlos been getting unlucky with some of these exchanges, getting sometimes 3-4 hits on his opponent, and yeah, but
nice rush.
Finishes the job. It never feels nice when you have your opponent limping and then he kills you. You want to finish him there and now.
Yeah. Very easy to get impatient.
Yeah, definitely. Which can be used if you're limping, you know, don't like instantly retreat, but you know, see if your opponent is actually on the aggression, you can use it to your own advantage and counter attack instantly with a nice like balls to the wall kill. And that's the point advantage for Carlos. He needs one more victory, and he gets this debut fight in the bag.
Yeah, Carlos has been doing really good with these combinations. I think these are some of the best Marie combinations I've seen. Just a shame they don't kill, but
yeah,
that's what he's gonna deal with in this matchup. And there's a stab.
Definitely. Yeah. This game sometimes like Isabella either does nuclear damage or does not do damage at all. Which is fair enough, but I mean usually a stab definitely gonna take off some stamina, and Dark evens it out with that high guard stab when Isabella was retreating.
High guard slash gets the hand actually that time.
Damn.
Fortunately, Carlos's hand guard there on the rapier didn't really do a whole lot for him.
Yep. Still a very even match, can go anyway.
Yep. I think Carlos has defense more precisely though. Dark can get away with some of that caveman fighting that he's been doing, just because Carlos won't always kill with his hits.
Yep.
Yeah, Pecco is right. Picado's always on at around midnight for people in North America.
So yeah, if you're European and you cannot sleep at like 3 or 4 in the morning, Picado is there for you. Which I've been there, and it's fighting him is very nice. He's very aggressive fighter, so it's usually very fun, and he has some very interesting styles, you know. He likes to not make mistakes, let's say like that.
Yeah, it should be like it'd be like what 11 or 10 for you, I guess. Heel choker.
Yeah, yeah. Alaska, and another point for Carlos. Yeah, now we're seeing like two like perfect rapier styles fighting it out.
Yeah. Both fighters are doing a really good job, actually.
Yeah.
At least these exchanges here. Carlos wants to bait him in with those cuts and beat the blade down.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about today, a little bit thinking about different similar weapon matchups and styles. I was kind of expecting this matchup, like go like this. I was expecting Carlos actually be even more passive than but
yeah,
he keeping up a good aggression.
Yeah, it's because he's fighting a more passive opponent, so he has to change it up just a little bit. But he's not being too impatient about it. He's doing it in a really smart way.
Yeah, and I love that 1-2 combination. It was very nice. Almost Isabella got him with that gag guard, but follow-ups in a perfect range sometimes are necessary. Retreating can get you tagged. Attacking second time might get you a double. Might get you a kill. Ooh, a nice, just barely missed Dark there.
Yeah, Dark got some blood on his sword though.
Yep.
Going for a stab. Carlos just backs away though. Knows it's a bit dangerous to engage, so backs off. Tries to go for a cut to stop that thrust. It doesn't quite work, but he manages to stay in the game with those pokes.
Yeah, I believe both fighters are a hit.
Yeah, and there's a kill by Dark.
Yeah, a head stab to even it out. It's still an uphill battle for Dark. He needs to like secure 2 more victories. Carlos needs just to get 2 more points, and it's a match point for him.
Dark's just backing off, but then he goes for a high guard slash. Not very good timing on his part though. Carlos could just back away, as we saw. It's at least keeping Carlos from engaging. Carlos wants to really choose his moment, but he's gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, or triangle.
Carlos mistimed that triangle, yeah.
Got kicked in the fucking face.
Yeah.
That was some MMA, like damn. That was funny.
Yeah, Carlos doesn't really have a quick follow-up from that blade beat, so it's hard to punish it when he lands it. Better to land the cut in the head and hope it gets a kill right away.
Yep.
But at least unsettles his opponent, because Dark knows he can't just hang out in long guard.
And
that was
that's
a really well done triangle. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it gives you that little bit extra reach, and sometimes that's all you need. And that's match point for Carlos actually.
Oh yeah, there is a quick stab with Y, but I find sometimes it's a bit too slow.
Yep.
That's the only issue. That was
And
a stab
that's
to the
a cripple.
leg. Nicely done by Carlos.
So Dark is definitely now in a backhand, cannot retreat properly, got hit
Stops
again.
the cut.
Damn.
Very precise. Carlos knows how to counter each of these moves.
Oh, yeah.
And he's trying to stay just out of range and get that stab.
Well, Woolblood, next time you're fighting Carlos, because you know, like sometimes you need to prove your words, and I'm gonna screenshot this one.
Blade beat by Carlos, doesn't follow it up. but again, his opponent's unsettled by it.
Yeah, and
He
that's
tried to get a
almost a
quick
kill,
snap.
and
He gets
Carlos
it,
finished
okay.
it.
He was
GG.
too close, I would say, but he did well in the pocket with that second stab, so...
Yeah, that almost went to the Dark's pocket, but unluckily for him, and luckily and skillfully for Carlos, he gets this first USFC debut victory, so congratulations. And yeah, and the next one we actually have two new